Everybody, Shane Severson here, Legacy Realty. I am just sitting at my desk here. I've got lots of information, a lot of statistics that I wanted to chat about. So I wanted to take this month's market report, September market report, and I wanted to read some articles, talk about some trends that I'm seeing happening. For us in the Denver market, for years, we have talked about how, and all the articles are talking about how the market is increasing, multiple offers, multiple bids. It's so crazy. I see a trend that I have not seen in a long time, and that is all the articles, all the reporters, everything is starting to talk about a slowdown in the market. And you probably are hearing about that, seeing that, reading that. And so I just wanted to take a second, read a few statistics, read a few of the things so you can see, hear what I'm seeing and hearing. And then I just wanted to end with a few of my personal opinions on what is going on and what we're seeing. First of all, let me say that one statistic that I heard was we are on our 30th month of a climb, 30th month without any kind of slowdown, just sheer increase. That's pretty impressive. I'm also looking at one of our graphs here that we see in our statistics, and that is the average home price has increased 7% since last year this time. It was a small decrease from what we've seen, but honestly, 7% still pretty good. We're still seeing an upward trend. So those are a few things that I see. A couple other things that I've seen on the heard on the radio, seen on news channels and so forth. Our inventory has actually gone up 20% since this time last year. That means there's a lot of more homes sitting on the market that we have not had. So we're seeing a small shift when it comes to that. I'm looking at the Denver Post in the business section. Just came out not too long ago. A couple things I just want to read real quick. And it says May and June prices have come down 4.9%. I talk about that a lot. Should not surprise us. Every video I do, I talk about that. So we are seeing a slight decrease, and that's a statistic that we see. It says the last time so few homes sold in September was back in 2012. Okay, that's a trend that we should watch and see. A couple other things that I see is our average days on market is up 6 days. So that means it's taking a home almost a week longer on the market than it has. That's a pretty big deal for sellers and also for buyers when looking at homes. We need to know that. So it's a big thing. Let's see here. The last article that I want to just read here is from the New York Times. They had a couple quotes that I just want to read so you can hear this. Denver's once soaring housing market has run into turbulence. It says sales and construction activities have slowed in recent months. Houses that would have drawn a frenzy of offers are sitting on the market for days or even weeks. It says selling prices are rising more slowly and asking prices are being slashed to attract buyers. It goes on to say later in the article, it says the local economy is still fantastic, although the fundamentals are there, but obvious wages are not keeping pace with the market. This was quoted from another agent in the market in Denver, and it says, as the market continues to move up, buyers are being pushed out. That can be scary, that can be exciting. Everybody's going to take this information very different. My expert opinion, all I want to add to this and say, everybody's asking, so what does that mean to me? What do we do, Shane? What should we be buying? Should we be selling? And here's the thing that I want to point out. Number one, I want to make sure that we're all clear that it is all opinions. It is my opinion, it is their opinion, it's the news reporter's opinion, everybody's opinion. Nobody has a crystal ball. Nobody knows exactly what's going to happen in January, next summer. We don't know. It is an opinion from everybody. There are a lot of opinions out there, and I just want you to know that whatever you're hearing from your agent, from me, from on the news, it's just one opinion. So just keep that in mind, that nobody has the answer. Number two thing that I want to point out is, because they're opinions, make sure you're getting your opinions from the right people. If you're sitting around a water cooler and your buddy said their house took 3 months to sell, why don't you talk to the agent and figure out why their house took that long? And so basically what I'm saying is, number two, get your information from credible, knowledgeable people in the business that you know you can trust and that know what they're talking about. So that's very, very important. The next thing that I want to say is, we will see. I've been talking a lot to our team and everything else. We'll see what happens in January. January is the kicker to a lot of this. Once we come out of the slowdown, out of the holidays, January, and how fast that picks up in January, February, will tell us if we have slowed down as an entire market or if we're going to continue this next year into summer. So let's watch what happens in January, in February. Let's see how fast the market picks up, and we'll know a lot when these trends continue. We can't tell from month to month. It takes big cycles and big trends to see overall what is going on. The last thing I want to say is, if you have been waiting to buy, if you have been waiting to sell, watch the trends, watch the stuff, and when you see those trends slide for your favor or seemingly slide against you, be ready to move when you see that happen. I hope you guys are doing great. I hope that information helps. If you would like more detailed information, please reach out. I would love to chat with you. I would love to talk to you more in detail. God bless you guys. We'll see you next time.